That's not dawah, bro. Dawah is inviting towards Islam, not debunking Christianity. You know, and I feel like they're too mixed up in, you know, philosophy. I'll be honest, I think it's too much ego, bro. Way too much ego. There's people that need to just really humble themselves, you know, and realize like you're preaching the message of Allah, and Allah has allowed you to preach His message. Allah has allowed you to earn these rewards. The same way He's allowed you to do it, the same way He could take it away from you and replace you with someone else. So don't start thinking you're big and bad just because Allah allowed you to do certain things, you know? Because nothing can happen without the permission of Allah. You know, it's saying that a leaf doesn't fall from the tree without the permission of Allah, that Allah doesn't know which way it's falling, which way it's going to sway. Allah is aware of everything, you know? So I personally believe that a lot of this debating is all ego. It's all ego. How can I make him look dumb? How can I make myself appear smart? When the reality is you got to humble yourself and speak to the people like a man of the people. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I would say, you know, from my humble advice, I would just see, you know, we need more financially stable brothers within the Dawah scene. We need more people with less egos in the Dawah scene, you know, that are truly doing this, you know, for the best of the people. Like, we should want the best for the person that we're speaking to. We should 100% want the best. Like, I want that person to be guided. I'll give them 100% of my undivided attention, you know, and I'll be there as long as I need to be in order for them to achieve what they need to achieve with their, you know, walk with Allah, you know.
Finance is a very big thing. And people don't understand the da'wah needs funding. Like I know a brother in Dubai, Imran ibn Mansour, he's killing it with the da'wah, but he's also financially literate, and he's killing it because he's able to drive nice cars, and this attracts people towards Islam as well. They see a brother with the beard and he has a nice car, and he's calling to the Quran, he's calling to the Sunnah, and they're like, man, this guy has the dunya and the akhirah. And this is true zuhud. You have a lot of people in the da'wah scene, they have false asceticism. They think, oh, I'm just going to leave the dunya and just going to chase the akhirah. No, you need a bit of the dunya. Allah, the Prophet ﷺ, or I think Prophet ﷺ said, make sure you get your portion of this dunya. Is that correct? Yani, it's a very necessary thing. It's something that should not consume you. It shouldn't be in your heart like when we were, you know, younger, and you want the nicest cars and the most beautiful women and the best food and the best hotels. It should be something that's on the outside. You have it. When you need to use it, you use it. But, you know, other than that, you don't maintain it in your heart. And you'll have some brothers, they're false ascetics. They think you're more pious because you have less wealth. They think that, okay, just because I'm living in a cheap apartment and this, that, and other, they're asking people for handouts. People look down on them because, okay, they're going to be like, oh, this guy's he's just seeking Islamic knowledge. He's not even benefiting his family. He's not benefiting. And these people have rights. Your wife has a right over you. Your child has a right over you. And that requires financial literacy. That requires financial capability. You need to have that finance so that you can take care of your woman, you can take care of your children, you can send money back home to your family that might be sick, that is in need, that if you were to send $1,000 to them, it's like, okay, no biggie, here you go, aunt, here you go, nephew, you know, type of thing. And I feel like that is a big thing that's missing, because like you said, people will then try to make videos to just get a bunch of views, and then in the end, they're not really benefiting Islam. They're only benefiting their pockets, which is it's a very high form of insincerity. And that's, you know, the Prophet ﷺ said every action is but by its intention. So if our intention is just to get more views and things of that nature, wallahi, we're a destroyed people. And if we were to have just one action accepted, bi'idhnillah, we'll be entered into Jannah. And, you know, if we did it all for the cameras, and like we're doing this podcast, if we're just doing it for the cameras and the views, you know, wallahi, the hellfire is destined for us. And may Allah protect us from that.